Okay, guys, so in this video, I just want to put my point of view in the topic about women close to and over 30 years old. And to put in perspective, I know that most of the communities, you guys are from America, and I understood a lot about your problems with feminism and family court and so on. And you guys have this idea of Eastern Europe, right? This part of the world where women's supposed to be better and supposed to be more feminine and so on. And in some parts that's really true, but living here for I think about 6 years, and I'm not. I live in Warsaw in Poland, right? But I came from Brazil, and Brazil is basically the same crap in terms of feminism, in terms of family courts, in terms of all these women rights and all these things that you have in the media in favor of women, right? And living here, maybe it's because it's more like a capital anyway, versus like is the capital, right? So it's not like a small town, and here is like the let's say I would say the it's easy to be for female to be in touch with feminism and to have all these, let's say, modern ideas, right? But even here, like I can put like in perspective and just give like a short introduction, because I want to record this video kind of to combine it to topics. One is it's the how women are delusional, like when they're close to the wall. And no matter where, I would say maybe in Asia, I don't know, but no matter where, like I would say that it's like kind of connect with the Western culture. They get this idea that they first of all they don't realize like what is like hitting the wall, even if they feel they understand that they drop in value, right? They don't realize, and it's funny to see like in real life with friends, with female friends, right? They are when they are close to the wall or when they pass the wall, how they still like entitled, and they think like they still like they are the winners in the relationship. Like for instance, I have one of the closest friends that I have in here. She was dating this guy. He was a friend of hers, but she's Polish, and they were dating about I guess 3 years and something. And just for you guys to have a base, right? She was not living here. She was living in another city, but she was living at his place, working in the company of his family, right? And he had like the house and so on, and he was just like asking her to help time to time with the bills, right? Electricity or some food or something. And when I asked her like what happened, like why the relationship didn't work, right? Because they're not like a relationship of I'd say 3 4 months, right? Something like more than 3 years. And she explained that the guy was like extremely jealous. He was like not letting me to have female no male friends. So you guys can imagine. And some of these male friends, right? They already had something with her, so it just put this on the top of everything. And she was like, yeah, he was like extremely jealous and so on. And I didn't want to live this life. And what she told me that was like extremely like entitled, like completely like out of I would say scope. That she said, and on top of that, I wanted to teach him a lesson, right? And if you stop and you compare, like, who was providing, who was giving a place for her to stay, who was like taking care and having goals and continue, because the she was working at not his company, but it was like company of his family, right? So you can understand that this company anyway was gonna be his company, and it already is, but anyways, it's part of his family, right? Actually, his father. And you hear for someone that was basically like how I can say completely dependent of this guy, right? The person has the conception, the idea, and the courage to say that, oh no, I want to teach this person a lesson because I don't want to live this life with this super extremely jealous person. And I don't know if the guy was that jealous, but for me he was super chill. But you can no you can see like my point of view that it's completely delusional. Like the guy is giving you stuff even if they're not married, they don't have a film, anything, they have like no connection, but the guy is building for years, and kind of inviting this person for his life, for his family, for even his company, and the person's like has the power. I would say not the power, but the idea that, oh, I still have to put this guy in his place, and she's not like very attractive. So it for me is like it's just insane. And right now she has no job. She had to move back to the capital to live with her family, and she's like over 30, right? And she I asked her, okay, so what are you gonna do now? What are the plans, right? Because if you broke up with this relationship, probably because I had something better or whatever, right? You had a plan. And she's like, oh, I didn't think about any of these. Maybe I'm gonna find a job, but now you have this viral situation and it's quite difficult and so on. And for me it's like the person has no idea what is not like a 15 years old, right? It's someone that is like 30, has no idea what to do in life. There is no need for her to find other job to pay her own for her own stuff, and she thinks right now that because she broke up with this guy and she got herself out of this bad relationship, right? Like she was telling me, oh, but it was bad and so on. She has the hope that she's gonna find something better, and she, like I told you, like she's not attractive, and she's over 30, right? Which makes everything difficult. And she wants to find a guy like a guy that has like a good job, a guy that has goal and so on. And I told her, but why this guy would like stay with you if this guy for instance has like you as one option and everyone like below 30, right? That they are more they are younger, they are prettier, etc, etc. And in her mind is like, yeah, but no, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that now things are gonna get better, I'm gonna find a better person to take care of me and so on. And it's like everyone knows that this is not gonna happen. It's just gonna be like illusion and miseries from today until anyway. Even if she finds someone, everyone knows that the women always wants the guy that's like if she was dating a guy that was this level, she wants the guy that is gonna be the next one to be higher, right? So meaning that every guy that she finds that he has like his own place, he's not like having his own company or his family, or he's not even earning, let's say, a certain amount of money. All this guys gonna be less for her, right? Because she was dating this guy, and she kind of got comfortable with this lifestyle. So every next guy that she wants to have something, the guy has to be at least a bit above, because if she dates the guy that's below, she's gonna be even more entitled, because she always gonna remember like, I was dating this guy that was here, right? Now I'm dating this guy that's here. So this guy here has to be at least in this level and then go above. So it's gonna be all this confusion, this sadness, and everyone knows that it's just done. And in the second case, like it's another Polish friend, female, and she was like, it's funny because in our, let's say, in our circle of friendship, one of the couples, they start to have a family right now, so they start to move on with their relationship, right? They got a better place to live and so on. And it's funny to see that it's connected with the illusion of women around 30s, but it's something like about other, is another topic, and I can even make another video about this. But uh, it's like they start to compare their relationships in the group, right? And this girl, like she was now, right now she's like, she extremely fat right now. I would say not American, let's say fat style, but she's getting close to. And her boyfriend got a bit of he got like overweight as well, but not that much, but he got, since I know him. And she was always like complaining with this guy, oh, you are fat, you're doing nothing. The guy was working normally and so on, but she was always like just about complaining, right? Just about bitching around. Ah, you're still fat, you're doing nothing, you have no goals, blah 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 blah. And since the virus situation started, this guy started to go to work by feet, right? And it was, I think every day he told me he was doing something like 10, 12 kilometers per day, right? And of course, because he was exercising, he lost a lot of weight. Like he got from like someone fat to someone that's almost like slim. So now he looks like physically like pretty good. And he's a funny guy. He's like really a cool person to be around. And but I just want to say that like the guy did the process, right? She was complaining that he was fat and so on. So he lost weight. So he did all this process, right? And then you ask me, okay, but what she did? She did nothing. And literally, like she just stayed in her state of mind. I think she got even bigger from the time the guy started to have this change in his health, in his behavior. And again, because this common friend in our group, we start to have like the couple, right? They start to have the relationship, and it's evolving, like because they're gonna have a kid right now and so on. They start to continue with the relationship. She start to pressure this guy, right? She start to ask, oh, when you're gonna get married, you have plans to have kids with me and so on, because she's over 30. I think it's 32, something like this. And the guy just, I think the guy is 29 right now, and he was just like, oh, I don't know, maybe. So the guy was confused, right? Because he got this like straight away. Let's say, uh, since we start to know the change of life of this couple, their relationship started to be really shitty. And of course, was the reason of she was comparing, right? Oh, she has all of that. I want to have that as well. So I'm gonna pressure my partner to know where we're going. Anyway, fast forward, they broke up. Like she broke up with this guy, and it's funny that when I was talking with her, why, what happened, and so on, and then she was explaining, because he's lazy and so on, and I give the point of like, how come that he's lazy? Like, he lost like, I don't know, he lost a lot of kilograms, about 25, something like this. And I say he's doing high stuff, right? He always complained that he was fat, he's not taking care of his health. He started to do this. Took time for him to change, but he did. So what was the issue for you? And she was like, oh, but yeah, I know that he lost weight, but um, he still have the same job like for years, and I don't see him trying to change anything to make some better like financial decisions and so on. And for me, it's like she's like after the wall. She's like not attractive at all. She's full of this entitlement, and the guy lost weight. That's something that is not easy to do, and she expect like it's not enough, right? The guy lost weight, the guy changed his behavior, but it's not enough. He should do that. He should get a better job. He should provide for her. He should have a plan when they're gonna get married. Have a plan when they're gonna start a family. And for me, it's like what these women are thinking. And again, if you guys put this in perspective, America women, you guys already know how things works there, right? But here, even here, like in Warsaw, like in the capital of Poland, in Eastern Europe, let's say, you can call some people here call Central, other calls Eastern, but doesn't matter. But this idea, even here, because of feminists, because of these delusional dream that women are put in their brain, they still like their partners. They are like doing I don't know. Let's say 90% of the relationship in terms of goals, in terms of financial stability, in terms of family and so on. And this 10, let's say 10, 50% that the guy could be better is the point for them to have a fight, is the point for them to make the life of the partner like fucking hell. And for me it's like it's completely delusional. Instead of them working out and supporting the person, that's okay, I have someone that let's say is 80%, let's say if I'm judging 80% great, right? So I just have more 20%, 15% to work on this person to be what I want this person to be with me, or I don't know, to build a family with this person, whatever reason. But instead of this, and even after hitting the wall and being like over 30, and knowing that if the guy like, and both of them they have the same mentality, they want a guy that's gonna be like a guy that has goal, a guy that has success. And for both of them I told, but why this guy would try to make or start a relationship with you the way that you are right now, and not pick someone, let's say it's 22, 25, whatever, someone like, younger, or not even about age, but like more attractive, less, with less entitlement and so on. And for them, they don't see this, right? They see that, no, I'm still the winner. It doesn't matter if I'm over 30, I'm still the winner, because I know what I it's not like, for them it's not, I know what I want, and I could help someone to if I find someone, because nobody's perfect, right? But if I find someone that's close to what I like, I can help this guy to be better, right? No, no, it's like I want the guy prepared, and I want this guy to take me with all my shoes, and this guy's gonna kind of fix me, and it's just delusional and crazy, and it's just like misery, because first of all, a guy that achieves success, he never gonna look for someone that's like over 30 and fat and say, oh yeah, this is my dream lady. I always wanted to find this kind of person. This kind of ladies in the same, let's say, in the same range, like overweight, ugly, and entitled. The guy, if the guy is successful, he can find these, like, I don't know, thousands of this girl. But if the guy is normal, and the guy just wants to find a relationship, like, and someone that he gonna feel attraction, he has everyone that's younger, everyone that's like 23, 24, 22, whatever. He has all these options. He never gonna look for someone that's above 30 and is not attractive. And the same way that when when women are younger, they don't look to guys that are like without success, without whatever, status, stability, and so on. They are always looking for the higher, for the high alpha male, right? They are like, they are always going straight to top 5%. And it's okay, it's fine if they think, if they, as their nature is like this, okay, cool. But again, when the roles are switched, there is no way for someone that is close to 30 and non-attractive to find someone like, oh, this, like, 50 shades of gray type of guy. Like, it's never gonna happen. Yeah, but this, yeah, it's quite long again, the video, but I just want to share with you guys that story. And it's two cases of two women from, like, let's say, Eastern Europe, Central Europe, and doesn't matter where you go. I think if the country, the place was, let's say, infected by this mentality of Western world and feminism, is done. Like, when they get close to 30, like, no matter where you live, when they get close to hit the wall, it's just done. Like, they there is no way back. And since this point, they always gonna have, like I said, they're gonna have this level of the guys that they were dating, and the guys, like, were really cool. So they never gonna go down, right? Women never goes down to date, so they're gonna try to find out. I had this level of the guy that was kind of stable in his career, in his job, and had his own place, but I don't have this male anymore, so I'm gonna focus to get someone better. But there is no way for them to get someone better. It's just gonna be like miserable life, and then of course it's gonna be the fault of everyone else, or because of the weather, whatever they're gonna excuse they're gonna find. So it's just gonna be just like, from now on, it's just like miserable life just coming ahead of them. But yeah, guys, I just want to share this idea with you guys. This I would say that in the beginning I would say that it's funny stories, but now it's like more it's just like a disaster for them. But yeah, guys, take care, keep strong, and thank you if you're watching, if you watch the whole video. Thank you. See ya.